Well, hello, friends, and welcome. So glad you're here. If you're watching this video, you're among the first people to watch this newer video. Now, in this video, what am I going to be doing? Well, I'm going to talk about the past, present, and the future. And I hope that you stick around with me to hear this video and see what's going to be going on. A quick overview. My previous channel was Terminated, and all of my videos, all of my watch history, everything was gone. I've gone back and forth with Team YouTube on Twitter, multiple appeals filed through the channels. I've reached out to Google chat support because Google owns YouTube. I've talked with other people. I've had some great support from the community. We're going to talk more about that later. And in all of that, I still have not been told any specifics on why this happened to my channel. Now, there was a thing posted on my Instagram, which I saw online, which was, I think, from GYYT or something like that. Anyway, goodbye, YouTube. Because they had posted that there was about 3 million channels removed just done through AI. Now, in all of this, I can honestly say that I'm 99% sure that I have not spoken or chatted with an actual person through all of this. And no specifics have been given to me, despite obviously me asking for them. And again, you can go through my Instagram and see the history of that. To begin with, that's in the past. Part of that has been I planned on taking a break in July anyway, because I usually go see my family, see my mom. And in doing that, I pre-recorded probably 15 or 20 videos. And that is all that's left. Because basically, because I didn't keep any of the videos once I uploaded them, when the channel's terminated, everything is terminated, including all of your videos. You don't have access to them anymore. So I had only had what was on my phone, which keeps things for 30 days in the deleted folder. So I kind of recovered all those. And I did start a Rumble account. But you know what? Like, YouTube has the market cornered. That's just the way it is. There's other platforms, but none of them have the user base and reach. And quite frankly, the community. The community in YouTube has been amazing for me. I've met so many great people talking about comic books on this on the other channel. And, you know, I don't know what's missing from Rumble, but it doesn't have that. There's a community there, but it's because of the way the platform is right now anyway, it's not really community driven. You do your videos and you post them, and that's about it. You need to find your community in other places. So I did start a Twitch account, which I don't really know how to use Twitch, but you have to have so many followers before you can post videos. I haven't looked at that in a while, but I was posting live stuff to Twitch and Rumble a couple of times. But it just wasn't as satisfying as YouTube for some reason. You know, you can say about it in the comments if you want. And that being said, if you're watching this video, because of what I'm going to tell you, I have no idea how long this video will be up. Part of what people have told me is, you know, well, you can still come on, you know, this channel or that channel, or I'm not afraid to do the show with you and whatnot. Because I used to do a weekly show with Izzy. I used to go on Show Us What You Got with the comic vet, Chris. And when you read, when this happens, you get sent an email. And when you read it, it's very clear on what you are and aren't allowed to do. And I didn't want to put any of those other people that I consider my friends now in, have their channels put in jeopardy, and to have them go through what I'm going through, which is crazy. You always have to keep it in perspective, right? Especially if you know what I do. You know, YouTube for me is fun. It always has been. The community is fun. Posting videos is fun. Hanging out, doing the live streams, being part of them was always fun for me. I didn't get involved in a lot of the drama, and I did my best to stay away from that. I didn't swear in any of my videos unless I let the odd swear word go, but it wasn't very often. So all that being said is, I had heard from different people, well, maybe it was, A, B, or 3. I don't know. I still don't know. Despite numerous requests on my behalf to find out what specific video or thing caused them to terminate my channel due to, I don't know the exact thing, but it's like spam, deceptive practices, and scams. That's why. But that's all they ever tell you. You don't get, there's no warnings, there was nothing. Anyway, talking to these people, they're like, well, what you should do is change your background. Well, yeah, but a few people have been here. Brucifer's been here. I think, who else has been here? I don't remember for sure if Chris has ever been here. I've been on video with them. Anyway, if you've been here, you kind of know that, or you watched my room tour on the other channel, then you kind of know what I'm working with here, which is a great space. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I'm very, very lucky, very fortunate. But I don't have a separate room that I can just take down and build back up. Like, this is it. So they're like, well, change the color of it. So there you go. Change color. Don't wear your usual shirt. So not wearing the usual shirt. So that's kind of in the past. And kind of the last thing is this, and I'm not looking for pity or sympathy or anything like that. I'm merely telling you all this so that you know kind of, the mindset. And again, I try to keep in mind, well, it's YouTube. It's not, I've got everything, that way is up the stairs and, my real life, so to speak. But we all know that as comic fans, we really enjoy talking about comics, and I love talking about comics. And that's been tarnished, to be honest. It really took the wind out of my sails for Instagram. I hardly ever post anything on that anymore. And that's partly due to things I was doing in the background, trying to sort this out and kind of let a few things run their course to see if anything happened. And also just part of like, why bother? Like, what's the point? So there's a little bit of that. So kind of the last little past part is I had joined up with 5 channels as a member. Rob's Fat Stack of Comics, which is a great channel. I had no problem signing up as a member for him because all of the proceeds go to C3, which is Comics Curing Cancer. So that was a no-brainer, no problem. Scotty Vaughn, SVaughn82, big help at the beginning for me, and his money all go towards a rehab in his local area to give people that are struggling, the necessities that they don't really have. And he kind of has firsthand experience with that. So that was a no-brainer. Chris, the comic vet, that was also a no-brainer. He was a huge help for me, kind of getting me off the ground. And he was the one that kind of encouraged me to go on, show us what you got, which kind of started the whole ball rolling, really kind of exposed me to the community. And Cliff on Comics, Just meeting him through Chris on that show. Cliff was great. Cliff has been here hanging out, which was awesome, and just a great guy. And the last one was Izzyverse NYC. Met Izzy through Chris again on Show Us What You Got, and decided to pay for membership for his channel as well because I just really liked his content, and I ended up co-hosting with him, and had to kind of step away from that because of all this. Because again, I don't want to cause any other person's channel to go through what is happening right now. So in the present, where we're at is you're watching this video. I'm recording this video. I wanted to get something out there in this new kind of thing, which if you're watching, you already kind of know it, but I haven't officially done anything with it yet. And that is because I just got back from shipping 75 comics to CGC, 25 vintage and 50 modern, and they're all of my big hitters for the moderns. So all of my modern big hitters are in this order. And then the vintage, there's a bunch of great stuff, a lot of old ASM that I just want to have preserved as best as possible. So I kind of was thinking, well, you know what? The first video that I did, I have a reaction video to it on my Rumble, which we'll see what happens if I repost any of that stuff. But that first video that I did in front of the camera, I was planning on doing a reaction video to it. So I did one with my very, very first video. I had it up over here and just kind of reacted to it, kind of to show anybody that's watching that if I can do this, then you can do this. Because if you saw where I was and where this is, which I'm not saying this is all of that, but comparatively, it was quite a large leap. And for not that much investment either. Really, probably, I'm looking around at the stuff now, probably $200 maybe, and there's a couple of lights and a couple of lights back there and a light strip that I don't count because I had that anyway. So yeah, and the next one I was going to do in that series was the first time I was in front of the camera, which was an unboxing video, ironically enough. So I thought that's kind of fitting in a way that happens. That my kind of first video besides this one might be that big unboxing. And, keeping that in mind, I have no idea, because of what's coming, if this channel that you're watching right now will also be terminated. I find it mind-blowing that there's energy expended on removing my channel when there are so many other problems out there. And that's a classic response. It doesn't change anything. It's just how it is, and I'm just dealing with it as best I can. I am presently, to talk about the present, trying to find some kind of, if there is such a thing, a legal recourse from Canada that handles this type of thing. If anybody watching knows that type of connection, please message me on Instagram or leave a comment. I would love to know. I'm going to do some research of my own as well, but that's just something that is a present day occurrence. I'm just getting to that now. So what's in the future? Well, you know what? I've debated it long and hard, and I had a few ideas. I made another channel, Comics Covered. I looked it up. There was a YouTube channel called Comics Covered, but it was not active. There was a little description, and it was started in 2023, and then there was no content in it. So if that's you, hey, shoot me a message. So I made Comics Covered 1971, I think I called it. There was no Instagram handle with Comics Covered, so I made one of those. And I debated just picking up where I left off, change a couple things, and that was an option for sure. It's still, a possibility. But there's a stubborn streak to me that just doesn't want to let go of that. I put a lot of time and energy and thought into, the logo and the name and all of that. If you've looked at my stuff, my thumbnails. I heard early on, keep them consistent, keep them clear. So I did my best to do that. So I don't spend a lot of time on thumbnails. I had a format, and maybe that was part of the problem. I have no idea. There's lots of speculation as to why. But I can tell you that, there's some things out there about, bot farming or something like that. Legitimately, if I knew why this happened, I would tell you. And that is definitely not something I would do. Anybody that has met me or knows me knows that that is not something that happened. Anyway, yeah. So as for the future, we're going to try this. This could get terminated an hour after I post it. I have no idea what's going to happen. But I can tell you this, that after long and hard thought, this is what's going to happen, is that I'm not going to change how I've been doing things, because I legitimately, truly believe that I have done nothing wrong. I think this is a complete error that I cannot get through to one single person to talk about. So that being said, part of this is that we're going to see what happens with this or not. So all that to say that, you know what? I'm not going to change my background. Yeah, and I know, big deal. Who cares? Whatever. It's a color. But you know what? It's part of it. And let me take this off for a second. Nope, not stripping down, sorry. But I am going to say that I'm keeping the stuff. That I'm going to see if this works, and I'm going to see what happens, and we'll let you know. I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, this could be taken down by the time you watch it. What I can tell you for the future is that as of right now, I loved doing the New Comic Book Day videos every Wednesday. People seem to enjoy them. I got a lot of great feedback on it. I'm not saying it's gone forever, but regular videos, as I used to do, are probably a thing of the past. I watched a lot of videos, obviously, and I really, really liked what Chunko Comics was doing, and not that I'm going to steal what he's doing, but just more of a commentary rather than what I was doing. Because I had commentary in there, it was just structured around New Comic Book Day mainly. I did get that commentary in when I talked with Izzy. And I don't know what's going to happen with any of that. Obviously, Izzy has Cliff with them now, which is awesome. I love it. I've already watched the first one, which was great. There's no hard feelings between Izzy and I. This is just a circumstance. I don't want to cause any issues for him. So going forward in the future, what are you going to see from me? I don't know. The next thing you watch might be that unboxing. I'm not putting a ton of time and effort into this, knowing that it might get canceled. But what I will tell you is that hard drive, this video will be backed up on a hard drive, because if it goes down, all I'm going to do is make another channel, and it'll be, instead of 2, it'll be 3, and I'll post this video again, and I'll just keep doing that until somebody from YouTube knocks on my door and I can actually physically talk to them, because that's really what the goal is here. So I know that was a little bit long, but it's back for now. I'm back limitedly, if that's a word. Anyway, let me know what you think. Again, I have 1 subscriber right now. Thanks, Angelo. Appreciate it. Because I haven't put anything out there about this channel yet. The first time I'm going to put anything out about it is when I send the link to all of my Instagram chat groups and get them to check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this. And you know what? I do have a couple of ideas for different videos, but we'll see what happens. Again, because of this, I'm a little bit put off right now with the whole process, but I just wanted to get this started so that if I want to keep things going, that I can. So the green is back. I'm not letting it go anywhere. Thank you so much to everyone in the community that when I woke up and found out this was canceled, I received a ton of messages from people in the community and offers for help. Cliff started a Twitter, Instagram/Twitter group, which, bless his heart, it's awesome. It's just so hard to get through to anybody. Lots of people have been helping me, commenting and supporting kind of my journey through this. So thank you to all of you, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye now.